Ready, steady, go live. Oh god. 1 hour and 35 seconds. Tut tut tut. For shame.
No, we've got up on the wrong side of the time this time. We should just cancel the session and reschedule.
Wrong side of the time vortex.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm tired. I'm a bit ill. Who can remember what happened last time? Because I can't.
Lawrence
got sent to jail.
Oh yeah,
Lawrence got
T-Rex
arrested.
party.
And then we argued that he was definitely not responsible for it, and then Dare paid for him to be allowed to leave.
That was pretty much the whole session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a meeting with the person who runs Waterdeep as well.
And we're gonna show that
whatever.
we're gonna go show that god person to we're gonna show that
person.
Totally 100% just old man. Just
I mean,
just an old man.
Sorry, an old man we've never met any other aspects of before. We're gonna show that old man to a new old man, who's possibly a god. A very sad
got promised a church.
Say that again.
Smoothie got promised a church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Church is being rebuilt, so that we'll have a base of operations in this city.
And the day after that.
The Panda Church.
And at some point, whenever we have time, we're gonna go fight a Draco Lich and steal a Phylactery for a different Draco Lich, and then call our devil friend.
Also, Swedish chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
yes,
Swedish.
The Swedish chef was chasing hamsters.
The hamster revolution has occurred, and our newest party member, a reference to another campaign, got covered in goop.
I also enjoyed the exchange, because it's always fun now that you guys are in like a high fantasy within the high fantasy of. So okay, this is gonna be hard to explain, but there's these things called spelljammers, and you're like, yeah, we've got one outside. Oh my god, that helps me so much.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to give you the explanation of spacey thing go zoom zoom. Off planet. What's planet? Okay, so
big bally thing we used to get to the using the zoom.
Big flat thing on top of giant tortoise.
And elephants.
And elephants.
Zoom into big ball.
But how does the elephant and tortoise breathe? What do they eat?
They hold their breath.
Hunt?
Yeah, they're constantly holding their breath and they're very hungry.
Magic.
Where does
the elephants could eat like meteorites that flow by? Just catch them with their trunks.
And where does the poop go then?
Okay, here. One of them. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you don't want to interrupt. Where does the poop go?
One of them took the magic initiate feat. He learned Goodberry. There.
And at this point, Fizzban like leans over to Dare and is like, do you normally have this kind of conversation, like, just on standard?
It happens.
Smoothie's on the ship, and the chair. The ship is on.
Yeah, everyone's on the ship, and it's just like, this is just the conversation that's happening between everyone.
Hey, you guys ever wonder if the ethereal plane is really just the inside of Kerbo?
And with that, plane shift to the right place.
We may never know. Although I guess, there is a way to find out.
We bring Kerbo to the ethereal plane and collapse the universe.
Well, I mean, yeah, let him eat you was more what I was going for. Plus, like, Kirby's been inside his own stomach in the games, so he can do it somehow.
I mean, he's a god, so yeah.
True.
Okay, so you press the correct button.
Yep.
You teleport to the glitch.
So I definitely know the button.
Yeah, well, this one's a lot more obvious because it shouldn't be there.
Yep.
So you arrive and it's a lot brighter here than you remember.
Yeah. Sunny boy.
So when you first arrived, it was like it was dusk. When you left, it was like it was dawn. Now it seems like not midday, but like the lead up to midday. Yeah, mid-morning.
Mid-morning.
Perfect.
Yeah, the sun has risen a bit more in the sky.
Correct. Although you still can't seem to see the sun.
Nice. Well, you know, that's when Big Boy gets, you know, more of his stuff back.
I'll find us a good place to park.
Oh, how long was the trip actually?
Like milliseconds.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't instant, but it was close to instant. Because it's fun to let you speculate on what that means. So yeah, there's a lovely like empty parking lot you can go to.
Sure, I'm gonna go park.
Okay. What everyone do?
I mean, I guess I'll show this old man who's definitely totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
To the one true sun god Amanator.
Okay, so you escape. You escape from the ship. Apparently there was something real bad on that ship, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, who am I escaping from? That's what I'm concerned for. Anthony,
You look
yours
back
is
in
some mind.
Smoothies staring at you maniacally. I don't know.
I mean, there's only one way to escape an illithid ship. It's to leave an illithid ship. It's only through escaping.
Yeah, you've finally noticed that the ship is alive, and you've just noticed its presence.
Run. But yeah, right this way, down the giant stone corridors.
So, no, before you get to said stone corridors, you do notice something interesting. You notice a person standing in front of the entranceway. Again, still no doors.
Is this the god person, or is this like, you know, just a normal?
It is not. It looks like someone in like religious clothing.
I'll say, you're new. How are you?
Hello there. Could I have your name, please? Are you on the list?
I'm
Thomas.
Anthony Ades.
Yes, Mr. Adest.
I'm here to introduce my friend here to Sun God Amanator.
Is he on the list?
I don't know. Are you on the list?
He just like looks at you and shrugs, confused.
What does one have to do to be on the list?
Well, obviously the followers.
Oh.
All hail the great god.
It's more of like, you know, a peer meeting sort of thing.
Oh, would he be your +1 then?
Yeah. He's like a +1.
Ah, very convenient to move the story. Very well. Come on in. When you go past him, you do seem to notice there's actually like a bit... It's not busy, but there does seem to be a bit of a hustle and bustle now of people of different species, race, all different kinds of creed.
Nice.
You've got no idea where they've come from, but they're there.
Nice. I guess I'll just show my +1 to where I last knew he was, in his big chair.
In the big chair.
Yeah.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I really would like to ask the doorman his name.
My name is Nigel.
Hello, Nigel. I am Smoothie. This is Aurora.
Oh,
They are a good
Smoothie!
dragon.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Melissa.
Hello.
And I am here.
You're not on the list then.
But you see, I am on the list.
Name?
My name is Liebrecht.
Is that all?
Does one have to be a worshipper to be on the list?
That's what he said, but no.
Okay.
Also,
But if he said that, Dare just stands at the side.
yeah, Dare technically counts as not a worshipper, but part of the blessed. Not...
We found a guy after all these years, and we brought him effectively back to life. We're so cool.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I suppose you are rather cool. A lot of people jealous that you're the true Scion.
Hey, Nigel, can you go, like, get water for my friend here who said he's gonna wait?
Well, I suppose if the true Scion's asking, yes. And then he walks off.
Thanks a lot, Nigel.
And this is like Jesus showing up and just everyone's like, yeah, okay, I'll get you water.
Yeah, but for fun, this guy is the highest ranked person. Under Smoothie. So, like, everyone else is garbage by comparison. But Smoothie outranks him.
And then I'll be like, let's go in, guys. We've got to catch up with Anthony and our good old friend Fizzband that we've known for all this time.
Yeah. And, like, a minute or two later, he comes back. I was like, oh, where have they went?
Oh, I thought Dare said he was staying outside.
Well, Christian just messaged saying he'll be AFK a few minutes. So, yes, he gets to spend time with Nigel.
Okay.
Oh, fate worse than death. So yeah, everyone heads in.
Stupid Thornberries.
Ahead of the group, Anthony, you do notice that our good friend is no longer in his chair. He seems to be like the main area where the throne was. There's a lot more stuff in there, like there's parchment, then there's like tablets and things like that. Obviously, you need tablets if there's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, of course.
And there's like people running around like writing stuff and doing stuff, and he's like walking between the tables.
I'll just say, oh, you fucked up a bit. Hey.
He turns around, he like looks at you for a moment. Ah, yes! And then he notices Fizzban, he's shocked at just suddenly there's a god there. Like,
I brought a friend.
Indeed you have. Hello, old friend. And just the two of them like just embrace each other. It's like, oh, isn't that lovely?
Aw.
Yes, we go way back. And Aminator turns to you and is like, oh, well, how can I help you?
I mean, we're mainly just here to be like, yo, this guy wanted to meet you and stuff.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. He just like squeezes his hand and he just gives you another one of those pebbles.
Yeah, sweet. Thank you.
As you can see, my power is returning. Look at all of the followers that you have blessed upon me.
Yeah, Smoothie did a real good job in that one city.
It does feel like it is not just one place. My name is spreading on the lips of many.
Yeah. Oh, a church is being built in Waterdeep.
At this point, that would be when the rest of the group catch up.
Hi, Mr. Godfriend, sir.
Ah, my scion.
Hi.
And his friend.
Yeah, Liebrecht is my 5th best friend.
Aww.
The 5th best friend I've ever had in my entire life.
Who are the other four?
Looks at you.
Oh, thank you. Wait, I'm all four?
You are certainly in the top 4.
We know who number 1 is. Come on, it's easy. Oh, no one.
Dragon.
Yeah, someone played the guessing game. Okay, so what's everyone gonna do then?
Ask Aminator if he likes the way I've been doing things, if he's got tips on better ways to do, like if he can provide me with other miracles to show his existence to the world. The blind thing's been going down really well, but I'm like finding it difficult to find blind people recently.
He's like, you haven't been blinding people first, have you?
No.
Good.
That would be an evil thing to do, and I would never do that. Puts away blinding stick.
Yeah, but you're like feeling a bit nicer and like a bit more perked up. Last time we were asking about like the main thing we were left without was like tenets of your religion mainly.
He like gestures to the tables and stuff around him. That's what we are currently working on now. A new, improved, modernized look. We should have a completed version to you soon.
Smoothie like claps his hands. He's like, yeah, books.
We weren't. There were some ritual killings in Chult that we weren't very into. So yes, we're going to have to go through a few write-ups to make sure we get this right.
Wait, there were ritual killings in Chult? When we left, they were all happily having a party.
Yes, there were a lot of, as you may put it, non-believers that were, what was the word they used? Yes, crucified.
Oh.
Smoothie's like, oh no.
Oh.
That's not good. So we were
you're
spreading
saying
the
I should
whole...
be less than... Sorry.
No, go for it.
Sorry, what's crucify mean?
Like, I like the idea there. Everyone other than Melissa kind of goes silent like
It's when someone gets nailed to either a tree or a piece of wood, and it's very painful and nasty.
Yes, what he said.
Oh. Well, why would they do something like that?
Well, they had this idea. It was to do with they were non-believers who needed to be punished.
I mean...
Smoothie is thinking to himself, did I ever actually say that to people?
I mean, that's a little extreme, don't you think?
Ooh, Smoothie, give me a history check. Let's see how well his memory is.
Smoothie was drinking a lot that night.
Because we were just spreading the message of like, be lawful and be good.
You remember that you did not at any point specifically say, kill the non-believers.
Yeah, I'm like, at no point did I give them instructions to do anything like that. I just said that you should try and get people to convert from Lathander to you, and maybe bully Lathander a bit.
Yes, so this is why we're going through so many revisions of the proclamations here. We want to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Would they take bully to mean kill?
It can happen.
Who would have thought that interpretations of a religious figure could like be so misinterpreted?
I know, it's a first. It's never happened before.
Yeah.
Looking at it, and being like, why do I hold so much destructive power without my knowledge?
Because you're the ultimate being of the second most ultimate being of this religion.
The penultimate being?
You are the penultimate being of this religion.
Aminator leans down low, puts his hand on Smoothie's shoulder, and is like, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, what he said.
Are we allowed to use that?
I don't know.
What?
Nothing, it's fine. It's just something his uncle told him.
He was his
Aminator
uncle.
my uncle?
Sure. You can think of him that
I'm not
way.
breaking the fourth wall, or what happened?
Uncle Aminator.
There's no fourth wall in this game. Everything's canon.
The number of things we've already made canon, like KFC existing, is...
And the Wi-Fi, obviously. So yeah, you can pretty much at this point ask anything you want to ask, do whatever you want to do.
I'm just waiting to see Fizzban talk to Aminator, and then I'll see what happens from there.
Well, yeah, they basically say that now that he's been here, he knows where it is, so he doesn't need to force himself upon you anymore. So they're going to spend quite a long time catching up, as Aminator has missed quite a bit in his time away.
I'm gonna ask him if he's got any like new now that he's got some like power back, if he knows anything more about like how to kill vampires better.
Well, we have been focused a bit on the proclamations and whatnot, but I have
Fair
not
enough.
forgotten that is your desire. Do know that I will aid you when the time comes.
Thank you.
So, party time.
Brett, do you have any drinks?
Only the holy wine.
So why Nigel at the game?
Oh, Nigel is a fantastic, very... Realistically, he's just high level.
Sure. He was very mean to your friend Fizzban there.
Oh, has he been doing the thing with the list again?
Yeah. I think he thinks it can make him seem like he has a lot more authority than he does.
I don't know why he needs to. I literally put him as head directly under you.
Oh sweet,
Should I have a
Smoothie, just
talking
like
to
boss
him?
him about.
If you want, I could try and turn him into something.
No, Smoothie could just like order him to do whatever Smoothie wants, right?
I'm looking at the god being like, eh?
He's like yes, technically you could, but that would be a rather nasty thing to do. Not evil per se, but not nice.
But you could just like order him to be like drop the whole list thing.
That's different, yes. I should probably talk to him about that.
Because
it's fine. That's fine. I'll go and deal with it. Nigel.
Ah, there you are. And you see Nigel with just like a big plate full of like glasses of water.
Oh, thank you very much, Nigel. It tastes glass of water. So about that list you've been using.
I had to go to the elemental plane of water for that.
Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. Who drinks the water?
There's no water in this plane.
Very.
I thought
very
that
good
was an
effort.
island.
It's a floating island.
Oh, okay.
man, we need to get a decanter of endless water up in here.
I have a decanter of endless water.
I mean, just like for general use on this plane, to be honest. But like, you know.
Good job, Nigel. Well done. So about that list, you need to stop using that list. The big guy says it's completely out.
Oh, if you say so, sir.
I know the list has given you much time and enjoyment, and it's your main function here. But it's just a bit obnoxious. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now they're gonna give him a hug.
I forgive
he's
you.
much taller than you.
Yeah, I'm giving him a hug at his knee height. It's
Yeah.
fine. They're there. We all make mistakes. I accidentally, it seems like, have caused some sort of like number of deaths from some miswording of things that people took the wrong way. We all learn and get better.
Don't worry, I forgive you both.
And both him and Smoothie just look and like...
Smoothie is very chuffed that someone has forgiven him already. He expected to do a lot more work. Thank you. That's very gracious of you to forgive people like that.
Ah, the genocide pain is slowly going away.
It was like 4 people.
It was.
And Smoothie is very sorry that happened. But again, as you know, Smoothie said nothing that would lead anyone to believe that that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, just religious miscommunication.
Yeah.
But yeah, Smoothie will like comfort Nigel and then be like, "Okay, we've been told we can all go home if no one's got more questions for the big guy."
I've got a question for him.
Which was,
where's the religious wine that I wanted?
Yeah. Oh, did anyone tell Fizzban about like the weird, like devil dragon that you guys are going to be working for to go kill that Dracolich?
Kill a Dracolich?
Yeah, the one that you guys agreed to do for the devil.
Yeah, we used to have a friend called Jock. Who became a devil, and he's hunting a Dracolich, but like there's 2 Dracoliches and they swap phylacteries, so like we're gonna go kill one and he's gonna go kill the other, and like then he's promised to help us out, but like, you know, I figure it can't really go too wrong because, you know, we're getting rid of a Dracolich, so you know. Is that cool?
Who are you saying that to?
Aminato.
He's like, yeah, do whatever you need to.
How does Fizzban react to us talking about like working with devils to kill dragon liches?
He does pick up on you saying that, and he doesn't know why, but something feels off about that.
And like, you know, cause I was very against him becoming a devil because he was going to Tiamat to, like, you know, work for Tiamat, and that was a whole thing. But you know, it's fine, I guess.
And you say this servant of Tiamat wants you to kill a Dracolich.
Yeah. Cause like Tiamat asked him to hunt a Dracolich somewhere, probably in hell somewhere. And so, like, you know, we're gonna go, but, you know, his phylactery's here, so we're gonna kill, like, the Dracolich that has that phylactery, and he's gonna kill the Dracolich with the other phylactery, so, you know, it works.
Okay, a bit weird. And you just see Fizzban just, like, lost in thought. He looks very confused. Confused old man.
You want to share your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's just a bit weird. Doesn't normally go after Dragoliches. I'm sure it's fine. Probably
But
fine.
it's an evil thing. It should be destroyed, right?
Well,
Well, I mean, do we destroy all evil, or do we believe in redemption? Aminato, what's your opinion on that? Yeah.
Well, all things should have a chance at redemption.
Okay, everything should have a chance of redemption, and like the undead, do they count, or?
Well, it's a bit of a grey area. It depends on how they exist.
Dracolich.
Well, they have a heightened intelligence. Well, they still have an intelligence, I should say.
True,
but also undead, and therefore
and their continued existence facilitates the destruction of more souls, and the murdering of at least a couple dragons.
Yes, it is. It's not the best, but you can't stop all evil. Oh, no, not yet.
What if that
No,
Dracolich
we
only
can-
kills evil dragons?
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Could you forgive a Dracolich if it only kills evil dragons and harvests the souls of evil people?
There is no undead that isn't evil.
That's definitely not true.
Liebrecht doesn't know that.
Yeah, that was just a random guy writing something like, that's not true, and gets back to his writing.
One of the dudes who's busy writing the Bible of this religion's like, no, Liebrecht, but it is though. This will cause a schism in 50 years where the Liebrechists will...
Oh, not the Liebrechists. So, Fizzban does pipe up when he has the mention of all, like all chromatic dragons being evil. And you're like, well, that's not technically true. They're mostly evil. There are some good ones, though.
So who has said that?
I mean, yeah, we've all met a good one.
Liebrecht was going
person-
about, like, all evil dragons.
No, I
thought you
said
were saying
undead.
undead were evil.
Yeah, he is saying undead.
Ah, I must have misheard.
All undead are evil.
Still disagree.
Yeah, there's no such thing as an evil dragon. All dragons are fine.
Oh, that's not true. Some dragons are evil.
What about Tiamat? Evil dragon god?
Exactly. Tiamat's pretty evil.
You see, like, the hardest, like, thought ever on Fizzban as he opens his mouth to speak and just nothing comes out. It's just like a...
Man.
just confusion as he's going through, like, you can tell it's just a million thoughts a second of, how do I answer this? Is it, yeah, but no, but and he's just like the static in his head.
But, like, you know, some chromatic dragons are evil and some metallic dragons are evil. It just sort of depends on, like... it's like nature versus nurture. You can be raised to be against your nature, right? So, you know.
Not all dragons are evil. However, there are evil dragons.
That's true. And
Just
Tiamat
like-
is
Sounds like
probably...
heresy.
Tiamat is definitely one of the evil ones.
Just like there are evil versions of nearly everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is a matter of perspective, I suppose. But this is not the time for philosophy.
It's
Yes,
not
it is. We're reading a Bible.
That was another person pipes up. Actually, yeah, it is. It's a pretty good time for philosophy. This is the Bible we're writing.
We're reading the Bible.
We're actually, like, listening to what you're saying. It's some pretty good stuff.
And so the prophet arrived with his party of adventurers.
And
A
each of them
small
became
pink
prophets
blob.
in their own right, and
Pink
there's several people taking notes of exactly what they're saying.
If you're taking notes, can you make sure to put in there, like, don't kill other people based on disagreements on religion?
You
Yeah,
see
that's
a
an
bunch
advice.
of people quickly flip back several pages and scribble, and then just
Thanks. Thanks,
They're just
guys.
adding notes in the margins.
yeah.
Different people are writing down and interpreting the prophecy a different way, and in the future it's going to be like, oh, this is going to cause like so many splinter religions.
Yep. Every single person has wrote a different version of what they interpreted Smoothie saying.
I am. We should all probably like consolidate all of this and like peer check it, you know, so that everything doesn't go too off the rails.
Yeah, you guys should all, like, consolidate and make them all the same, not different, just for safety purposes.
Yeah. Unless we're doing that whole, you know, each segment of this holy book is gonna contain like a different retelling or whatever.
Well, yes, that's probably a good idea. We'll do that before we're finished.
Has anybody asked the sleepy guy yet if he's strong enough to get rid of our ice marks?
Oh, yeah, you guys should ask that. That'd be really important.
That is a thing that you guys should ask.
I go to sleepy guy.
Who is not sleepy. But that's what he's known to as you. He sees the mark again. It's like, ah, yes, I remember. You asked about this before. how many of you currently have the mark?
I don't have one. Is that
think-
that?
I think
that was
I think I don't have one. And had Anthony, had you got rid of yours?
I got rid of mine
Anthony?
almost immediately because
Yeah.
I fought with that giant dude in the
Melissa
place.
might
Anyway.
have.
So
It's
Okay.
Melissa and you.
I also add on. Okay, but there's also several other party members who still have them. Like
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there's 2 Nurus
Um,
somewhere in the Feywild, and like I think.
out of character, don't worry, their marks have gone. They have been
Oh.
very vigorously burnt away.
Okay.
Burnt
And-
eyes.
Yeah.
Eyes.
It
I
di-
can't remember if the slime still has one.
he does.
But yeah, I'll just list all the people who've like left the party with their marks still intact, as far as I know.
Okay, well that's good to know. I believe I should right now, without any ill effects, be able to remove it from one of you at least.
I also, if this is related, I have this, and I show him my green scales, I guess, because I don't know, dragons.
So they don't seem to like the God of Light doesn't seem to have any like further information on that. Fizzban is definitely like, yes, definitely looks like you were bathed in blood.
Do you want like the Aminato to like unice those ice wolves you've been carrying around for ages?
Yes, actually, I should definitely have that looked at. I guess I take them out.
I take the ice wolves out of my bag.
But Melissa,
Yeah.
do you want your mark removed, or? I mean, it doesn't really seem to have.
Yeah,
any
sure, why
effect
not?
Right now, but okay.
Yeah, you never know. Best get these things over with. Like, if you have a lump or something, it's always best to see a doctor.
One day later, the Frost Maiden shows up and is just like, "Yeah, I'm coming for you."
You're the only one here who has the mark, so it's obviously just you that I hate.
Definitely, that's how that works.
So
Where did the walrus actually end up?
He's just still on the ship.
yeah, he just hangs out in the ship until
Schnitzel's the best.
until Joseph decides he wants to talk like a racist German. Do you want to do that, Joseph?
Well, he's always gonna be on the ship.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a character sheet. That's good enough. So, yeah, the Aminator puts out like his hand and asks you to place your hand with the mark on his. Melissa.
Okay, I do that then.
So, a blinding light fills the room, like literally blinding to everyone. Melissa, for like
Yeah.
a split second, you feel like your entire being was burnt away, but then it's fine.
Oh.
It was like you were
Oh.
incinerated for a split second. No, you're fine.
Okay. False alarm, it's okay.
The mark has gone.
Oh. I'm cured. Huh. Oh, thank you.
And like the phoenix, you rise again.
Now the scales spread even faster.
Who knows? Maybe the mark is holding them back.
So really fucked up happens. The scales just start growing out of her mouth.
So, you said something about wolves?
Yes. Hey, I pull them out.
Yeah, some crystal wolves. Oh, I've been looking for some crystal wolves.
To do what?
Nothing particular. Just a fan. So yeah,
It'd be a fine addition to my mantelpiece.
so he looks them over, and he infers that it does seem like what affected them was quite powerful, but if you leave them with him over time, he may be able to revert what happened to them.
Sorry, broke up there for a second. What? Sorry.
Basically, it's quite a powerful curse that's on them. If you leave them here, he can over time try and reverse what's happened.
If he wants to, yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'd be more than happy to. It'll be helping something.
Okay.
Something potentially innocent.
Potentially.
I mean, you don't know. You just found 2 crystal wolves.
They're secretly the demon's children that he needs to be revived or something like that.
I would never.
Yeah, yes you would.
But the villain of this campaign, they would.
And they are a different person.
Exactly.
Shifty eyes. So, is there anything else the party would like to get out of the bag of holding?
As to detect thoughts, what's he thinking? No, I don't.
You take 10d10 radiant damage.
As all the information that was flowing into Amanato's godly mind suddenly pours into your own and your eyes burn out.
Let's see. Let's see how much 10d10 actually would have done. 10d10.
Somewhere between 10 and 100.
Rolling the dice, rolling the dice.
Probably like 50.
Oh, it's really thinking about
55.
this. Ooh!
55.
Right in the middle.
Okay,
That's right, yay.
Yeah.
I'd be down, but I wouldn't be dead.
You've learnt your lesson. Thought in the back of your head that died.
I mean, I didn't actually do
Yeah,
it, you know.
that's what I'm saying. The thought in the back of your head died from thinking about it. So you've learnt your lesson of like, actually now I think about it, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, whatever we do. What do?
Lich hunting.
I thought we're gonna go like kill a Draco Lich. We may as well, right?
Yeah.
We have nothing better to do.
I'll make excuses.
The neighborhood,
make
yeah.
Excuses to Aminator and be like, thank you for your time. Have fun, everybody. Nigel, no more lists, but keep trying, buddy.
You
Oh, yeah,
got
as
it,
soon
boss!
As soon as the religious text is ready, make sure to get us a copy.
Yeah, and remember, no differences between your copies.
The Book of Kerbal, the Book of Melissa, the Book of Smoothie, the Book of...
No matter what, nobody write a book of Liebrecht.
Do it. Do it now.
No! No!
We will declare, the church will declare the Book of Liebrecht non-canon as soon as it exists.
We do
Oh.
not want that to be a religion. We do not want him to get the power of a deity.
But what
Yes,
you
we do.
don't know is that
No,
in the distance, one of the people is writing the Book of Libre.
Okay, get him! Get him!
No, you don't know this.
The Book of
Let me grab him.
The Book of Liebrecht will be a bit like the Book of Judas.
Yes.
that
I was
exists.
thinking that. I didn't want to say, but...
it's like there's the book of Anthony. This is what Anthony thinks of it. There's the book of Smoothie, the true scion, clearly the most correct version of events.
Well, yeah,
and then
you
there's just
in the book you're like the apostles.
yeah.
And Liebrecht is also an apostle of sorts.
And he's the Book
Yeah.
of Kerbal, the one most people believe is the basis for all of the other books.
I do like the Gospel of Kurt according to Kerbal will be a very easy book. It's just Poyo a lot of times.
No, it's
Yeah.
literally the two covers. You open it, there is one page, and it just says Poyo.
It's Poyo. End of
And just-
full
You
stop.
can feel the holiness radiating from the sacred text.
Okay. I'm gonna go fire up the car.
Yeah, I'll join you because we've got to go kill a Dracolich. And I've also got to start creating a sort of warrior sect of our religion, which I give
Re-
these stones to and train them to
You-
be sunlight fighter
you have
people.
two-
That's my
Remember,
plan.
everyone. Take your elemental water that Nigel worked really hard for.
I will drink some elemental water and thank Nigel for it.
It tastes intensely pure.
As in,
So
it
it
tastes
tastes-
of nothing.
So it tastes basically like nothing because the minerals don't make it taste of
Yeah.
anything.
It's
It just
it's both nice and horrible at the same time.
thank you for the no. Thank you for the bland water, Nigel. Thank
Smoothie
you.
makes the comment of, don't drink too much of it, it will kill you.
Yeah. It's like, ugh, that's lovely.
I'll so I'll ask Smoothie if it will actually kill you if you drink too much of it.
Yes, it will kill you if you drink too much of it.
I'll empty my water bottle out of the water that I currently got and fill it with this stuff.
Okay, so you pour out some water with minerals and then pour in some water without minerals.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Sadly, there's no nerd asking for H2O2. Great joke.
No, but if you drink water that pure, it will actually kill you eventually.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just another weapon to add to my arsenal.
I mean, you have a glass of water. You'd need more than a glass of this.
I mean, you'd also need to like convince a person to drink your water for a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, like
Keep
Probably
drinking
with
this
most of the
water.
No. It's I've got a plan to do with this ultra mega pure water,
Sure.
and it has something to do with a certain potion I have.
Well, I'm excited to find out. So,
Well-
everyone heads back to the ship.
yeah.
Sure.
Let's go fight a Dracolich. I'm sure this will go well.
Let's go.
Hit button.
Where you hitting button 2?
Back to the material plane.
Anywhere in particular?
I was close to thingy, so
Well, my theory is back to where we left from.
So you're clicking the back button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you go into the menu, there are smaller drop downs, which was where you were going to, such as like
okay.
there's now 2 that you know of what they do. One for Chult and one for Waterdeep.
Okay.
There are lots and lots of drop downs inside of Material Plane. They're just the 2 you have bookmarked.
Yeah. Okay. I will click the Waterdeep bookmark.
Excellent. You reappear at the Adest farm and winery.
And then I'm like, what time is it?
Probably getting towards nighttime.
Do people want to sleep and then we can head off in the morning, or do people want to head now and we'll park halfway?
I'd rather sleep and then go.
Yeah.
we know where
Joe.
to go.
Yeah.
Roughly.
The devil said that he'd contact us about more specific details, but like, I guess we'll just sort of let him know, and then he'll probably contact us in our dreams tonight.
He gave us
about
a location,
specifics.
right?
I mean, he is a
He
devil.
didn't give us a
What do you
specific
mean?
location. He just
But
said,
he gave us an area, right?
yeah, he said like, I think it was north of here somewhere. I can't quite remember.
You definitely did not say north.
Yeah.
Yes, north.
Do you want us to roll
You
history?
showed us a map at one point, right?
I mean, yeah, sure. Roll history and let's see how well you remember.
11.
Yeah, you do. You remember north.
Anthony goes, maybe north? I don't know.
So where did you actually say? Because Smoothie would remember and has perfect recall.
East.
That's true.
Almost the same.
Smoothie's like, oh, it's to the east of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mentioned that there was like a forested area, and they made their lair within there.
Yeah. So if everyone wants to sleep on the farm tonight, we'll head east in the morning.
Sure, sounds good.
After a couple of
Or
minutes.
pies.
After a couple of minutes, yeah. Who was it that was getting contacted by Jock previously? Was it Melissa?
It was Melissa.
Yes.
Yeah. So Melissa, you would get contacted, and he's like, thank God I finally got through to you. Where were you?
Oh, we were at a dragon cult. I tell Jock.
Okay. Everyone, you just heard him say that.
Oh, I thought we were doing this telepathically.
Well, no, if you remember. I can remember that
shit,
Melissa says it out loud.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, it's too late to retcon now, I guess.
So, out of nowhere, as the pies are being set out, Melissa just says, yeah, we were at a dragon cult.
No, we weren't.
So yeah, we were in this.
What?
I know nothing of a dragon cult.
Oh, I guess we weren't then. So, how have you been, Jacques?
Good?
Oh, she's talking to the devil. Okay, yeah.
She's just talking to the devil.
That's fine.
So Jock asks once more if everyone is down for the plan.
Is everyone?
I am
everybody down for
begrudgingly okay.
Jacques' plan? What?
I am begrudgingly okay with this plan.
Raise your hand if you're up for the plan.
I'll-
And
Where's the Paul?
slowly.
I'll nod.
Okay, yeah, we're up for the plan.
Looks at Aurora.
Okay. So this I have to ask to Graham. Graham, you specifically were saying that you wanted them to sign a contract.
Yeah, get it in writing, everything that you want, and make sure that there's no terrible clauses in it.
So I'm gonna leave that part of this up to you, as a contract appears in front of, like, basically on the table in the middle of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a
Well-
look at it.
You know,
Can-
we really should have.
can I-
Sorry.
Can I absolutely skim through, like pick through every single detail of this thing?
Contract.
Send a
Contract.
copy of the contract to Lawrence to read over.
Yeah, sure. There's definitely a copy that I already have.
Cause
That,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
totally.
because I'm sure Andrew wrote this out.
especially
word for word.
since a minute ago I said Graham can decide.
Roll an
writing
investigation
it-
check, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Do you speak Infernal?
Probably not.
Do you speak Dwarvish? Those are your two options.
Deep speech and common.
Does anyone speak either of those two languages?
I believe Smoothie speaks Dwarven, but not.
Let's see. Deep
Infernal.
speak and deep speak and what? Common.
I speak deep speech
No.
and common.
It's
Do you speak?
Infernal or
Dr-
Dwarven.
Yeah.
They're the two options, so I can't understand it.
Or more accurately, can you read it? Because Dwarven
Yeah.
shares a script with like Giant and a bunch of others.
Yeah,
it's like the
yeah,
most
yeah.
common script. So like,
Yeah, if you can read, like the comment is if you can read, a bunch. There's like basically, Dwarven's a pretty base language for a lot of stuff. So if you can read common, you can sort of like try and work it out from context with the way it's written. But like it'll be harder.
I mean, I know common, so I could try and work it out. It'll be hard though.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check, and I'll like the number you hit is higher.
But doesn't Dwarven have a different alphabet than Common?
It does have a different alphabet than common, but like what was it you spoke?
Common and deep speech.
Oh, so yeah, you don't have a chance. Smoothie does
I
have.
think that will get you, Lawrence.
then Smoothie might be able to figure it out. Go Smoothie.
This is it. Roll against yourself.
Smoothie looks at it and it looks fine.
Yeah.
Why do I not hear anything anymore?
Can you not hear anything?
Is he
Has
still
Christian's
with
hearing gone?
Christian? My love.
He's abandoned you, Andrew.
Oh, not again. Oh, lots of typing in the chat. Oh God, that
What was that?
I did not know that I had caps lock on.
You always have caps lock on. You're a very
This
loud
and,
person.
I mean, it got the point across.
But yeah, with a 12 smoothie, I think everything seems legit. Like, didn't see anything that didn't look like it wasn't just kill one Dracolich in return.
Well,
Jock
I
will
trust
help with hunting one
Smoothies.
thing.
I trust Smoothie, so sure.
Well, he's
Smoothie is truly the greatest of us all.
so.
Yeah, Melissa
Anthony
says
hasn't
that,
figured out how
sorry,
yet, but he's pretty sure he is.
Smoothie says that it's fine for Melissa to sign it.
Okay. He says I should sign it, guys.
Hear things again.
Hello.
Hello? Can you
yes,
hear
yes.
us?
How you doing, Christian?
Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Can you hear me?
here.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, sorry. Smoothie looked over the contract, and with a 12, everything looks okay. He does not want
With a
us
12.
to not sign it.
It does require
Okay, sure,
a signature from each of you, though.
Sure, I trust him.
I too trust Smoothie. He's somehow the best of us all. I haven't figured it out yet. How he's the best, but he does seem to be.
Oh no,
If
Melissa's
anyone-
talking about Jacques.
Oh, you trust Jacques?
Yeah.
I've never met this man, but if you trust him, then go for it.
I don't trust Jock.
I'm getting conflicting feelings as a person who's never met him. One of you trusts him and the other one doesn't. Why
Well, he
is this?
became a devil, and he sided with Tiamat over our friend back in, like, old friend.
Was he already a devil at the time he sided with Tiamat?
I'm not
No,
sure.
no, that's how he became a devil.
He was helping me get revenge for my family.
He also doesn't believe in gods.
Yeah, so how
Interesting.
can he be a devil? He would be non-existent. Maybe he's just got cool powers.
Well, he
devil-
just believes that gods are like strong things.
Well, they are pretty strong.
Yeah, but he
How much
doesn't
do you
actually
think-
believe they're gods.
How much can a god lift?
Depends on the god, but like infinite theoretically.
Well, that is pretty big.
You
Okay,
can't
let's sign this
actually live
contract.
Infinite.
So,
It just doesn't work.
who does a sign?
I'll sign first.
Okay.
Well,
Nothing
Smoothie says
seems to happen.
Smoothie
There
says
cannot
it's okay. Just put some ink in front of there. Just like dab your finger in that, and then
Yeah,
try
leave a
and
paw print or a
and then
fingerprint.
leave a
we-
fingerprint on it or a paw
Do we
print.
sign in ink
or-
or do we sign in blood?
There's a pot
Ink is fine.
with a dark liquid. Probably ink.
Okay,
Dude, why are you slitting your...
he jumps onto the table, turns into a fox, puts his paw in the ink pot, and then puts his paw on the contract.
Can I say the really stupid thing that came into my mind from that? It wasn't paw. It was turns into fox, jumps on a table, slams face into ink, slams face on desk.
It's not that stupid.
No, it's just that's what appeared in my head, and I had to share it.
Can Dare smell at the ink?
It does smell a little bit irony. Anyone else willing to sign? Like Anthony, who wants the favor?
We thought we all agreed.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I trust Smoothie, so I will sign it. Yes.
Okay. So
Smoothie knows that signing is almost always a bad deal, but he did not see anything wrong with this, so he will sign.
so everyone just staring at Librick now?
Librick to the hamster.
Yeah, little ham.
Hamster's like, it's not part of my deal. I don't need favors. I'm happy to help you though.
Picks up hamster, points at a contract.
Is there space for the hamster on the contract?
There's enough room for the signatures. The hamster goes over the contract in more detail, and then agrees to sign it.
We all throw on Librick.
I will cut my hand open and make a pool of blood on the table, and then dip my
Really?
in my own.
Oops.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
I
take.
got like
Yeah.
3 words out of that sentence.
You cut your hand open, you bleed.
Yeah.
And for some reason rolled a d6, so you took 3 damage from that.
Okay.
And then what do you do? Because we didn't get.
You didn't come through when you said anything after cutting yourself.
I then get my quill out and sign it with my own blood.
Fair enough. You're free to do that. So, well, there was ink there already and a quill, but sure, okay.
Melissa hears the
In
job voice
quotation
be like,
marks.
gross.
And with that, the contract bursts into flames, and a portal appears next to you, and out stands a squishy boy.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Is it so
Squishy
wide?
boy.
It's very wide.
How
He's trying to get
is he
across, but
short?
He's short.
Yes, it's very short.
Oh my
He's
fucking
dwarf-sized.
god!
So
Please, somebody drag that onto the. Someone drag that onto the fucking map.
Dwarf sized with a gun for an arm.
yeah, out of the portal steps a dwarf-sized devil with a gun for an arm. Melissa, you do sort of recognize this devil.
Is this Jock?
Yes, he looks very different, but there's still aspects of him that look the same, especially the
Hey.
size.
Yuck, is that you?
She's seen them after transformation anyway.
Yes, but he looks different from that because he has evolved since then.
Yuck, is that you?
How you doing, lassie?
Good. How have you been? It's been so long. We killed that wolf.
It's been so long.
Hey,
How
Jock.
long?
Remember that one time where I punched you in the face? Wasn't that hilarious?
Aye, very funny. Stares at you.
Oh, I don't believe we've met. I hold my hand out.
I
I
picked
bloody-
Jock up so like they can shake hands, I guess.
I mean, he's not
I
that
do-
small.
I would appreciate if you didn't pick me up. I have wings now.
Oh yeah, you have wings now. Huh. I have this, and I show him my dragon skills, but no wings.
Interesting. You're beginning to look like what I did when I started.
And just because he's such an idiot, I want to picture not only is Liebricht proffering his bloody hand, he's proffering the hand that is opposite to the gun.
Sure. Shake your hand with a gun.
Yeah. I'll shake it.
You have a bloody handprint on the gun.
The gun absorbs the blood.
Roll to see if he blows off your hand by accidentally pulling the trigger.
Also, Jock, this is Smoothie, the scion of the one true sun god.
How many times do I have to tell you people, gods aren't real, they're just a little bit more powerful than regular people. Like,
You
I'm
never told me
subcontracted
this
for a
before.
dragon who thinks she's a god. Don't worry about it. Smoothie's like, our god's real. He can let me, like, heal the blind. And Jock will
Anyway,
leave
the
that.
less time about this, the better. Let's move on.
Do you want, like, can Jock show them on a map where exactly everybody's meant to go and where he's
yeah.
gonna be heading?
He can be a lot more specific now that because part of the contract was that it summons him to the material plane, so he can do the other half.
Yeah, he'll explain that to them. Of thanks for signing the contract. I need an excuse to escape from that hellhole.
Literally.
Yeah, you were in hell.
He gives you like a lot more like details because it's like a lot more detailed, and it was like, well, if you're gonna say no, I'm not gonna tell you everything, and then you'd be like, nah, I don't feel like it. But so he explains that, and he like shows on a map the specific area. So there's like in the middle of the forest, there's a lake with a sort of like a smaller mountain range in it, and a dragon or Dracolich of some sort has like taken up lair underground in it, and he like points you to where roughly they will be, and he explains in more detail that make sure that you destroy the Phylactery, otherwise when I kill this one, you will have to fight two.
What does
Also,
it look like?
That is hard to say.
what color of dragon did it used to be?
He doesn't really know because of the fact it's a Dracolich. It can change as many times as it wants, whenever it wants.
Alright.
Oh, it needs to kill dragons first.
Yeah.
But, like, do you know what it was originally, or no?
Originally, he believes it was a green,
Alright.
but that was some time ago, back when it was alive.
May have died since then as a Dracolich.
Yeah. Hey, information on the dragons. Well, obviously you're not going after both, but the information he has on the two of them is basically just whatever he has that he's managed to get from spies and whatnot. So, from hell, he didn't get the most super detailed information on them.
I guess I've got a question. Is there anything interesting happening down in hell?
He does explain there's some sort of weird competition going on where some guy appeared and is currently getting chased around Avernus.
Strange.
Yeah.
He will also tell you that there's like some weird chickens been raised to warlord status. It's weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
knew that chicken.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we did.
there was that weird chicken that became like one of Asmodeus's right-hand men.
Yeah, we knew that chicken. We helped him kill KFC.
Mr. KFC.
He's
What's a
probably down there
KFC?
too, to be honest.
Jock does not know what a KFC is.
It's fine. I'm sure I'm sure he'll branch out now that he's down there.
Jock would probably thoroughly enjoy KFC. Alas.
Probably.
So,
There's something like hell chicken as well.
Oh, we have to go
now
get
what?
chickens from the abyss now.
Oh yeah.
Is the portal still open, by the way? Or...
no, it vanished as
No.
soon as he stepped through it.
Oh, it's nice breathing air that doesn't burn you. Oh.
So how have things been basically then?
It's fine. There's this weird dragonborn that keeps looking at me like he's gonna try and kill me, but he's too scared to try.
Fair enough.
I've just been working for this new boss. She's a slave driver, but like you get
Who is your
benefits
boss
out of it
doing
at the
now?
end. It's like this weird multi-headed dragon person. Some people say she's a god, but you know, god they don't exist, so it's fine.
I've just been talking about her.
Have you? Yeah. Why?
Just on about her, like, you know, she's really evil.
Probably. Like she's pretty terrible.
We also met her rival recently.
Shudders. Not again. I don't want to die again.
Now, who are you referring to with that?
Any good god.
Okay. So you think of Aminator as like her rival?
But I'm thinking, well, like Aminator said like that guy went way back with, and like way back to a god. That person's either like immortal or a god themselves. So I'm like, that person probably too.
Everyone's your god's enemy,
Basically.
which is sort of true.
Smoothie would like to point out that he does not have a god. He has a boss that he works for.
No, not Smoothie, Jock.
Sorry, Jock. Yes.
Smoothie definitely does.
I'm sorry, this is not right for me right now.
RPing with yourself.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
I know the issue.
Yeah, you had that quite bad when you were 5 people alive.
It was only 3. But yeah.
Sure. It felt like more. But yeah, Jock's just like, yeah, no, not a god. She's just my boss. I'm really just subcontracting.
Well, I guess like your rival, your CEO's rival CEO, but like they're less slave drivery, I guess.
I mean,
Put
the
it in
last
your
time I met
terms.
my CEO's rival CEO, it like crushed me twice.
Well, yeah, but you know, that's just business.
I mean, attacking someone out of nowhere isn't really business.
But that is your business.
I mean, it's my business.
Exactly.
It's everyone else's business.
That
Yeah.
makes it your rival CEO's businesses.
Especially not
That's-
someone who claims to be good.
That's what their rival is.
Like, what's
good
good
people,
about-
good people vanquish evil people.
But, I mean, what's good about cheap shotting a random person who's done nothing wrong?
Did they side with an evil person?
I don't believe so.
Well, I think they did.
I mean, I don't think they sided with anyone. They just didn't want to pick a side and got crushed.
Poor Jock.
I feel you're really just a little bit biased because I hit you so hard.
Yeah, you did hit me pretty hard.
This reminds me of way back when Anthony's other character hated Jock.
Yeah.
It's a running
Wow.
theme.
You did hit me pretty hard.
So, yeah, everyone's having a nice chat. Jock also does add to ask is there anything more specific that you would like to ask?
Dragon got any followers? Cultists? People who probably helped it perform the ritual to become a Draco Lich?
I mean, there definitely would be people like that, but he doesn't know if they're still with them or like he doesn't know anything about the immediate information.
We might just run into an army of people.
Did Jock know what the phylactery looks like that we're meant to destroy, or what it'll be?
Yeah.
He doesn't know, but he should be able to relay the information to you once he finds the other one, because apparently they match.
Alright, and do you know what, like, the average respawn time for one of these things are?
Near instant.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Oh, that's good.
we've got to be pretty, like, coordinated with when we kill these things.
Oh, wait.
Well, not necessarily. If you destroy the phylactery, then you don't have to be coordinated at all.
I suppose. I guess we
Yes,
have
we
to
do,
wait.
because if one person kills the dragon before the other group, then the
Yeah.
other group has 2 dragons.
Yeah. Well, okay, you do have to be a bit coordinated.
Like, we're gonna have to. I mean, if we destroy both the phylacteries first, that's like the best thing, right?
Or you could just fight 2 dragons.
I mean,
How easy
that
is
doesn't
it to
seem
destroy
like
a
a great
phylactery?
plan.
Not
Pretty
easy, but
Pretty tougher than the magic item.
yeah, as long as you use like a magical item on it to destroy, well, to at least damage it.
So Melissa is in charge of destroying the phylactery.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I guess-
Also, you don't exactly need to destroy it. Just move it away from a corpse.
Yeah, I suppose if we do just or move the corpse away from it. If it's in a big pile of treasure, which, like, is the smartest plan, I guess, the smartest thing is, like, just drag all the skeletons away.
Yeah, because they have to be touching a body to resurrect.
So if we just, like, drag all the skeletons away from a big pile of treasure, then it should work.
So, any other questions?
Mm,
So any item that looks suspicious and is touching a dragon corpse, we should move away. We don't know yet what it looked like.
I am meaning to ask, are these dragon things classed as creatures, or are they specifically undead?
I mean, everything's a creature. Sort of.
Well, yeah, but
But yes, they are undead.
doesn't matter. It's fine.
Thanks for your input.
Yeah.
So, Jock, when's the last time you got to sleep in a bed?
Jock suddenly realizes, since he went through the portal into Avernus, he has actually not been to sleep.
What's sleep?
Oh, well, we're all about to do it. We're gonna get a nice night's sleep, and then in the morning we're gonna go hunt a Draco Lich.
Jock should probably head off to go to find his first, because he's slower than the ship.
Makes sense. So Jock will let everyone go to sleep and he will just immediately leave.
nice seeing you again.
The pie on the way.
I hope you survive long enough to honor this contract.
I hope so too.
Jock does take a pie and he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. on the way while you're flying, you're like, I suppose I could try eating it, and it's to you the nicest thing you've ever tasted because you've been in Avernus for so long.
Very happy.
So everyone gonna do a sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oogly doogly.
Oogly doogly.
Okay. Real quick. Owen, just you. Can you pop into the secrets chat for a second? Everyone,
No problem.
just have a night. Just tell each other what your dreams are like.
Okay.
Okay. So during the night, Melissa wakes up standing over the baby dragon, already covered in blood, with a dagger in her hand. But she wakes up like that and doesn't know what's caused it. What would she do in that situation? No one knows that it's happened. You have not stabbed the dragon. You don't know where the blood is from. But you are like over it.
I guess.
Melissa would understand this probably doesn't look good.
She would probably pull out the healing potion she bought and try and give it to the baby dragon.
No, the dragon is fine. It's like you were, as if you were going to stab it, were standing over it.
But did you say there was blood, or
Yes, but no one around you was hurt.
do I feel hurt?
Nope.
And what's the blood coating?
Your hands. And the dagger.
I check the dragon scales of are they any different on my arm?
They seem to have gone further up the arm.
And they weren't like that before sleep.
No. So yes, they seem to have like spread a bit.
She tastes the blood. Does it taste like her blood?
No. It you're not really sure what kind of blood it is, but it's not like recognizable.
Anyway, is there anything particularly strange about this blood? Something that would be different from what she's seen? Because she's seen a lot of blood since.
It just seems like normal, slightly dried blood.
Yeah. She's gonna look around for any traces of where the blood could have come from. She inspects the other party members.
The other party members are fine. The only thing you can find is when you're like looking around.
And the baby dragon's fine.
Yeah, everyone there is 100%
And me.
fine. Yeah. You notice when you're looking around that the door was slightly ajar, like the front door, and there was blood on the handle, so you came from outside.
Wait, do I recognize this dagger? Like, does it belong to me, or because I don't remember having a dagger?
It just looks like, a generic thing that you might pick up anywhere.
Okay, I check the door.
There doesn't seem to be any extra traces outside, but it definitely looks like you had come from outside, like, while you had the blood on you, so it was prior to coming into the house.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and trace my steps like through the door. I'm gonna look outside, see if there's anything I notice.
It doesn't seem like it's quite dark still, and it doesn't seem to be any traces that are like easy to pick up.
Like, are we back at the house where her family is?
Yeah, everyone, as far as I'm aware, everyone was resting in the house.
I'm gonna check on my family.
They're all fine as well.
I go to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I I leave the dagger in the where we were, by the way, and I go into the house to check if everything's okay. Like, are the doors ajar or?
No, other than like the one that you exited out, everything else seems fine.
Like everything's locked. No one's been in or out the house during the night.
Yeah, correct.
I guess I look around the general area. Like, I'm sorry, were we sleeping on the ship or in the house?
In the house.
Okay, it's okay. It's just the ship's now on the map.
Yeah.
And I can I make an investigation check around the general area?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, it's gonna show up in the rolls.
That's
though.
fine. That's even better because then they're like, wait,
Yeah,
what was that
thinking,
for?
what the fuck's going on?
You see a trail that leads like out, like that the gate that's outside of the house. It leads to there, but then the trail sort of like goes cold as it like goes into just like, could be into the wild, could be into the city, could be towards one of the other holdings.
Okay, and now Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to fuck with everyone in the chat.
Wow, you got a nat 20 as well.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just sit around for a bit, because I'm going to...
Ooh, should I roll a really high number?
Yes. Do you want to just do this for a laugh to see how low we are?
Let's do 66. Yeah, 27's a nice number. That's a survivable number as well.
Okay.
Then would Melissa, after this, basically, like, be like washing the blood off, and then, I guess, like going back, because it's like you can see that it's getting close to dawn-ish.
Yeah. She'd go back. You roll another attack, please. I want to make this look realistic.
I'll roll a really big one. So yeah, she goes back.
Yeah. She's gonna go back and then she's gonna wait for the others.
Is she washing the blood off, or is she leaving it though?
Yeah, she's gonna leave it.
Okay. That's basically for like when they wake up, will they notice or not?
Yeah, she's just gonna like stay there.
Ooh, nat 20.
Like hoping to try and or get their attention.
Sure. So you go back into the house and basically like just in like a complete being a murderer sort of thing, you just sit at the table with your hands, like your fingers interlinked, covered in blood, and you just having a nice, oh my god, double nat 20. You sit at the table and
I'm just gonna wait. Okay, should we go back into the chat now?
Yeah, after about say 10, 15, 20 minutes, the first people start waking up, and like when the first person wakes up, they wake everyone up. So yeah, everyone will be
okay.
So yeah.
Okay. See you back in chat.
See you in a sec.
Was like, oh, they're back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
How goes it? Does Melissa look a bit more injured all of a sudden?
We enjoyed that. Okay, so first person wakes up, immediately notices that there's a Melissa sitting at the table covered in blood, and wakes everyone else up, so everyone else is awake now with that information.
Oh, Melissa, what happened to you?
Guys? Did anyone have any weird dreams last night?
I was flying.
No, we all before coming into this room discussed our dreams. They were all pretty boring.
Alright, I lift up the dagger I found. Does this belong to any of you?
Dagger.
It doesn't look familiar to anyone in the party.
No.
And the dagger is covered in blood, right?
Yes.
I don't
checked
know.
the bloodstained dagger.
I don't know where this came from, and I woke up last night standing over the baby dragon with it.
Wait,
It's not injured. I checked, but the door was open. Did I kill someone?
I go immediately check for the dragon.
I'm going to check for my family, and then I'll look outside for Melissa's family.
I checked. No one seems hurt.
Hmm.
I smell out the blood. Does it smell familiar?
It just honestly smells like just normal blood.
Human blood.
Yeah. Well,
What did you-
humanoid.
What did you dream of?
Melissa
well-
has no recollection of dreaming.
I was only asking. I don't remember any like weird dreams. Just, I kind of woke up standing with the dagger covered in blood. Also, this is bigger now when I show the dragon scales that have grown.
Probably fine. Let's head off.
Prestidigitation to the blood off of Melissa.
See, easy, done, boom. Let's go. I'm sure this is fine.
Maybe
Oh,
when we go to sleep next time. I don't know.
Sure, if that makes you feel better, we can restrain you when you next go to sleep.
You want me to
Okay.
keep hold of the dagger?
Yes, please, and I just immediately hand it over. Please keep it off me, please.
Do I feel anything from the dagger?
it honestly just looks like just a generic dagger that you might find in any house. So like, it's not a fancy one. It's not like magical or anything like that. It's just a generic knife.
Put it in my bag.
Generic knife. I like the idea. God, take the dagger away from me. Then Melissa gets up and picks up her death spear.
Oh, that's fine.
I can trust that thing. It talks to me. It's nice. Wait. I pull it out. Do you know anything that happened last night?
Well,
I
yeah.
send message to Vanessa in her head. This is your spear talking. No,
There's no Vanessa.
I wanted you to kill everyone.
I mean, it definitely Melissa.
Okay, so
I don't know who Vanessa
so
is.
Melissa hears nothing. Meanwhile, somewhere in the world, there's this weird woman called Vanessa who's like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, so you do technically get a tiny bit of information from the spear, because
Yeah.
you did not take the spear with you, but it doesn't sleep, so it obviously it noticed, like maybe an hour before when you came back, you just suddenly got up, went over to the kitchen drawer, took out a knife, which is that same knife, and then left the house. And then about an hour later came back covered in blood, and then you seemed to see the little dragon and went straight for it, but something seemed to stop you before anything happened.
Okay, if I go outside, do I see like a bloody trail?
No. The only blood you really see is on like the door handle, which is like looks like someone opened the door to get in while covered in blood.
Okay. Oh well, let's get on the ship, I guess, and head out.
Where we find the corpse of a walrus.
No.
Not walrus, not Schnitzel.
Not that very important character.
We've killed Schnitzel. Oh.
The
Oh,
hamster
well.
still there?
Schnitzel's just hanging out. He's always a bit upset that you don't let him come to the comfy house, but he lives on the
just-
ship.
Maybe we should ask around before we leave. Like,
Sure.
What? No, you
This woman
you
murdered
flee
you.
the
No.
scene of the crime.
We can ask around. What is the hamster doing?
You ask the hamster.
Having breakfast.
What's he having for breakfast?
Some grain. Tasty grain. And some
Nom, nom,
sunflower
nom.
seeds.
I mean, we could run down to the city and ask if there has been bloody murder.
Sure. I mean, there should have been city guards that should have at least noticed if you came by.
So, like, you go to the city and ask, and they're like, oh yeah, there was like 5 or 6 murders last night?
Okay, and
The suspects?
did you see anybody go into the city last night?
We don't really have people that pay that much attention. The gates are normally closed.
Okay,
How-
so how many murders?
I'm sure it was like 6 were counted last night.
And how did they die?
Oh, various different ways. Let's see. He, like, takes out his clip
This is getting
pad.
whiter and whiter as like she hears like, oh yeah, there were 6 murders last night.
Oh yeah, one was burnt to death. One was strangled.
Oh.
2 of them were stabbed. One had his head chopped off. And I've lost count of how many I said. The others died.
5. Yeah,
fro-
Melissa's counting. You counted 5.
and the last one died of a heart attack from the Death Note.
That's impressive. How did you figure that out? Well, the world's greatest detective was here, and
I mean, there was a guy laughing at the top of his lungs from his bedroom, going, "I will be the god of the new world." It was really really obvious.
But you know, we didn't really want to cross him if it turned out to be that he can do that. So we're just like, yeah, fair enough, dude. You do you.
all right, I guess.
Does that help in any way?
Did any of these people have anything in common?
They're good people.
Oh, the guy who died by the Death Note, definitely not a good person. He was on death
Yeah,
row.
What
How
about?
about the stabbing ones?
Yeah, maybe that strangle one as well.
They just seemed like might have been crime of passion. Didn't seem to have anything that would tie them together.
Where were they?
He looks over the notes. Well, one of the stabbings was all the way down in the southern district. Oh yeah, the strangle and the other stab were in the north. Obviously, the Kira one was in the prison.
And where are we?
North.
So 2 northern murders. One of them a stab, one of them a strangle.
So realistically, only one could have been Melissa's fault. This is what Dare thinks. He doesn't say it out loud.
But Melissa does have big meaty hands.
Yeah,
Anthony's
me
like,
too.
well, Melissa's incredibly strong. She could have easily done both of those.
And if
But
she was
like-
fast enough, she could have done the other.
I mean, if she was fast enough, maybe. What about the decapitation? Because that's like the only other plausible one.
Oh, that was down by the docks.
I'd be too far away for it.
Yeah,
just like
yeah. So
20
like, you
minutes
know,
to and fro.
probably the only 2 Melissa could theoretically be responsible for are like the strangle and the stab.
Wait. So you're saying you
I
think you
don't
know
say
who's
that.
responsible for them?
I don't say I think that.
I say out loud
Kind
in
of
front of
stab
the
weapon?
guards.
What kind of stabbing weapon did they use?
Oh, we're not sure yet.
Okay. Yeah, he
Uh,
just thinks to himself like, maybe I have a murder weapon in my bag of holding. Interesting.
And the strangled person, were they a weak person, a strong person? Was there signs of struggling?
Oh yes, definitely signs of struggling. He did not want to be strangled.
Strangled by hand or by rope? Or...
We believe by hand. At least from the initial markings. But it could have been rope. It's hard to tell without greater investigation.
Okay.
I think we should go for now.
Yeah, let's go fight that Draco Lich.
Excuse me, what?
When we're back. When we're back to the ship, I go to Melissa. Melissa, do you have any like defense wounds, like as if somebody struggled against you, like scratches on your arms or anything?
When I Andrew, when I checked the other night, I didn't find anything on me, right?
No, you didn't say like anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, so in response to what you're asking, Christian, Melissa is now just sitting there, looking at the floor in silence, and she's going to keep doing
Look at
that.
her arms if she's not responding. I find anything that looks like defensive wounds.
No, it doesn't. There doesn't seem to be anything. Like you would imagine you'd see like scratches or maybe like bruising on the arms if someone was strangling, like being strangled and like trying to get away. But it doesn't look like
Okay,
there's
then
anything like that.
I tried to reason with Melissa. Melissa, look, you have nothing on your arms. If you had killed people, they had defended themselves, there should be a something on your body. So it's unlikely that you killed anybody last night.
I mean, maybe the stabbing one, though.
Daya's like, you're not helping.
We'll look into this later. When you're calmed down. Hopefully the Dracolich is dead. And we'll try to figure out if something happened with you or not. Okay? A response?
No.
Okay.
Just no.
I think she'll be fine.
Seems fine to me.
Funny. Well, let's get cracking. Let's go kill a Draco Lich. And maybe Melissa can work through some stuff.
You get like a message from Jock like, are you there yet?
Hang on, we're flying there on our spaceship.
Oh, that could take
This
you
is
forever.
not picking up.
Oh, we're there. Yeah, I had to call someone else because Melissa is just not answering. Is she dead?
Jock, like, did you talk to Melissa last night?
After I left? Or before?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no. I was eating that pie last night. Very nice.
Okay, good to know, good to know. Now the real question, do I believe Joe?
I mean, you can roll an insight.
16.
You seem to believe him.
Alright.
You've, like, dealt with him before and you think... He seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh well.
So yes, it is morning. Jock has arrived at the other location.
Does he know what the phylactery looks like we're hunting down?
Not yet. He's arrived at the location. He has not went inside because he expects probably a fight once he goes inside and doesn't want to accidentally kill the other dragon before you even get there.
Alright, I guess I wait in the spaceship.
Moody will wait for everyone to get on board and then take us where we need to go.
So what does Melissa do? So it's like everyone leaves.
We take her with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess like one of you could like grab her hand and she just kind of walks along.
Come on, Melissa, time to go kill a thing that deserves it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey Andrew, why do you have the madness section from the DM's handbook bookmarked?
I mean, that's always handy to have bookmarked.
That's true.
Any random table is handy to have.
Anyone else hear that? The static?
I did.
Yes.
What?
So,
Yeah, we hear that. Well,
I mean, that was basically what Jacques heard when he tried to telepathically communicate with Melissa's mind.
true.
At this point.
Alright, so on ship go boom 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 boom, and you get there. He's
Jump
like, "Are you there
there."
yet?" Yes. What? How? That was so fast. It took me all night, and I
We
was
get
going a shorter
spaceship.
distance.
Spaceship Jock. Go.
So you would basically like arrive at the outskirts of a quite large forest.
Do we know where in that forest we have to go?
Yes, you were told that there was the like rocky mountainous range in the like the middle area where there's like a lake with that rocky area at the center.
Alright, let's go land over there.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay, so
Can we land closer by?
there's a couple of things you could do. You can land on the other end of the water, and that would be fine for landing, but you'd have to cross the water. Well, obviously, once you've found the entrance. Or you can find the entrance and basically leave the ship parked, but on.
We lock the ship without, like, basically
Put the
lock
steering.
it
You
to
can put the
anybody
steering
but
lock on.
Smoothie. Yeah, just like have it only be recognized, only recognize Smoothie as its.
It just depends on how difficult Smoothie puts the four-digit number password is. 1112.
So secure.
69.
So yeah, you can.
0420. Perfect.
So yes, you can leave it in like a. It's not impossible for someone to steal, but in a way that is like, they get on and they're like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Unless somehow a mind flayer who knows the password happens to be nearby, this is one of the hardest ships for someone to steal.
I'm back, sorry. Sure.
That sounds like a decent option.
Okay, so is that what everyone agrees?
yeah.
Does anybody want to sneak in? Like, I'm not sure if we can sneak in properly, but
I can possibly. I got pass without trace.
Oh
but
yeah,
there's
we
like
could
big
definitely-
ass water. There's getting to the opening would be the hard part.
Yeah, I
over
mean,
open
we can
water.
sneak once we get to the opening, I think. But you know, if it spots us while we're out there, that's what'll happen. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it then.
Okay, so you're going with the like not landing plan. So for that you would be able to do a much closer investigation, and you'd eventually, there's like a lot of openings, but there's one near like not exactly the base where the water is, but a little bit higher, that looks about the right size that a dragon could like come and go through that one easy enough. So you reckon that that's probably the entrance. So are you going to park up the ship on the slopes next to there? To be
I'll
fair,
go sneak in. That Smoothie can give you the 4-digit password if he wants to.
yeah. Well, technically, Graham has just said he's AFK, but does what people decide.
Okay.
I also just realised, technically, you could just land in the water. Don't know why that was such a out there idea in my head. But yeah, so you land at the side, and it seems to be quite a dark cave.
I will wander on in, I guess.
I'll cast light on my dagger.
If we want to sneak in,
Okay.
I'm not sure how good light is.
I cannot see in the dark.
We could have like a sneaky chain that the first person can see.
Yeah, sure. There. You can lead the sneaky chain.
I lead the sneaky chain.
Okay, now Lawrence cast Pass Without Trace.
Everyone likes a sneaky chain.
And then I guess we have Smoothie in the back for looking behind us. He
Yeah,
also has dark vision.
I will go slightly behind there.
I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay, please put on map. Look at that! After like 2 or 3 weeks, there's a map!
Is there
What?
any
I don't believe
non-black
you.
space on the map?
Yes, one little square.
Yes, there is. There is one square. Oh my god, this is a very
You
big
top
map.
right.
Yes.
Huh? Where? Oh, there. Okay.
This is a huge map.
It's a big
I-
map.
I think Aurora will be left to guard ship.
Okay.
I'll tell
Kerbo and
Schmitzel to hang
Aurora.
out with Aurora. Also, Hamster, what do you want to do?
Hamster, come
Follow
along.
you, Uni.
I'm just trying to... There it is. I was trying to remember where the token was.
I will put the hamster on my shoulder.
the fucking shirt.
It's the best picture I've ever seen.
Sorry, we're being AFK there. Had to go wash my eye out.
And it was.
It's fine.
That's fine, yeah. We're doing a sneaky chain because Lawrence can't see and I also can't see without lighting a torch, and we're trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
So Dez in
Basic
the
summary
front,
was
you're in the back.
they landed the ship still on, but you've put the parking brake on the side of the mountain.
Okay.
Can I have this pseudo dragon like peek ahead basically and be like within telepathy range, but so you can see stuff earlier.
Oh yeah, and Lawrence cast Pass Without Trace, so everybody rolls stealth with a +10. I got a 26 thanks to Lawrence.
So that's the +21 for me.
Plus 10 for everyone. So 24.
Yeah, it's +10, yeah.
Yeah, the only reason mine's +21 is because of a +11 anyway.
So,
Ooh, an icy thing. That doesn't look good.
an icy boy.
An icy boy.
You see that thing, and then you don't. And then you see it again. And then you don't.
Well, I guess we just sneak on past it.
Is that icy thing?
It's an icy thing.
Hang on, I'll roll. Is this nature or arcana?
Probably Arcana.
Ah, I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's an icy thing.
Oh, the fabled icy thing.
I quickly look through the eyes of my pseudo dragon, and not that I know things, but I can do an Arcana check as well.
I don't even think I can see the icy thing because I'm a human.
That's true. Didn't see what I rolled. 14. Do I know the icy thing?
No. I would say with 14 you just don't.
I
Won't be
whisper
able to
back to
see.
everybody else. There's an icy thing that, and I don't. It's quite narrow. I don't think we can sneak past.
We're very
There's nothing
sneaky.
here in that area, right?
Yeah, that's just like a in way.
What if one of us was to cause a distraction and lure the icy thing away?
We can just fireball it a bunch.
That's also
Yeah.
an option.
How high is it? The walls? Like how high is the ceiling? I mean.
Very high. Once you're actually inside, it's like
But
I think like
dragon
100 feet.
fly over the dragon, the icy thing, and just have a look around the bottom to see if there's anything close by. Not that if we attack the icy thing, everything comes rushing towards us or something. Or icy things.
More icy things? Oh no.
Or no.
There. That's as far as he'll go. Yeah.
I say
Not
if
more
we're
icy
if
I'm not
I
bothering to
see.
move them, but you notice that they also seem to be like essentially on like what you'd associate with like guard duty. They're walking in a pattern.
So there are 3 icy things, and in relatively close by, and they seem to be patrolling the halls.
How about the group wait outside, one of us run in, catch all their attention, run out, they chase, and then the rest of the group can sneak on in, and then whoever runs away can like loop back around.
Icy things are not from this plane, right?
They definitely don't look it.
I could theoretically banish up to 5 of them, but that would leave me quite weakened.
I still think the distraction, run away, run around plan is probably best.
I also have invisibility.
Hamster, what do you think?
I'm still not entirely sure what we're here for.
Okay, we're gonna kill a Draco Lich.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of icy things in the way.
Yeah, I can
We-
see. Well,
we don't want
I can see
to
one
fight
of them.
How should we get around the icy things? Should we like lure them away? Should we just like go in, fight them a bit? Should we like try and have our magic-y people magic them away?
I mean, whatever doesn't get us killed.
I mean, I could attract them with have my little dragon try to attract them so they're in one spot, and then we can just blast them with fireballs.
Seems like a pretty good plan.
Okay, I asked my familiar if he would be fine with that.
Would he be fine with that?
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't die if his body gets destroyed, right? I just have to summon him later.
Correct.
But does he feel the pain, and thus does he feel strongly against
Very
this?
briefly, he only has very few hit points. But...
You're only briefly going to be burnt alive. Don't worry. You'll barely feel.
Frostburn.
You'll barely feel being totally frozen. That's a pleasant way to die. Come on. Be a team player.
Plus, it's not necessarily not guaranteed that they will manage to hit him actually, but try to stay out of reach. But he'll fly to this one, screech around the head once, fly to that one, screech around, and fly to this one. We'll be ready, I guess, up here.
How close are you going to it?
I mean, I can. Do you mean the dragon or us?
The dragon. Like, how close is it going to the thing to try and attract its attention?
Will flutter what it thinks is out of reach. Just out of reach, basically.
Okay.
How tall are they? Are they like huge? Large?
Yeah,
they seem to be large.
Yeah, they're large.
Because they're only like two. They're only 2x2. I think huge is the next one up, right? And then gargantuan's the next one after that.
1.5 arm lengths of them away from them.
Makes sense. Okay, so they seem to like pay attention, but they don't like actively chase. Probably because it is just like a little dragony thing.
I whisper to everyone around me. How about I cause a bit more of a distraction? I'm good at this.
I mean,
Oh, something's moving. I can't see that. But something is moving.
you can try if you want. It doesn't seem to have worked.
I don't trust Libre's distraction.
I'll say give me a second.
All casting through a familiar is a warlock thing, right?
Eh, is
I
it?
believe you
No,
can do
I think
touch
just
spells,
anyone
right?
can do that.
I can't find it in the spell description.
I can't remember. What are you trying to do?
I was just wondering before I think about what kind of spell to use, if that's actually something I can do. Oh, yeah, sorry, it was at the bottom, I just didn't scroll far enough. I actually have touch spells? I don't think so.
There's like what 4, maybe 5 touch spells in the game.
I mean, I have
Yeah,
touch,
but that's where
I have
that's
touch
where
cantrips.
that's where the most OP. That's where the most OP thing is. Like if you can get it also with what's it called, the cleric, the first level cleric spell, or second level one that's like really OP.
Oh, inflict wounds.
Yeah, if you can get it with inflict wounds, it's so good because you just have like a little bomber of death.
Is Liebrecht already doing stuff?
Uh,
Have you disappeared yet?
I've just made the suggestion.
I mean, I can imbue dragon breath onto my little dragon. That might get their attention. It is a touch spell. Can I cast a touch spell on the dragon through the dragon on itself? Technically, I can.
What?
It is a touch spell, and it can but it can touch itself technically and imbue itself with a dragon breath spell.
Right, I know
He's
what
not
you're.
wrong.
I'm gonna say yes because I can't be
Okay.
bothered to figure out if that's correct.
And
It's more fun.
Cast dragon breath through the dragon on the dragon,
Through the dragon on the dragon.
and choose fire because they're ice thingies, and we'll fly to this one, and out of what is it? Slightly less than 15 feet distance, we'll breathe fire onto the ice.
Okay. What's the thing for that? Dex save.
Save.
It succeeded spectacularly. With a 2.
Half damage, I guess.
No, I was very sarcastic.
Sorry, I didn't.
It's fine.
Yeah. Here's my dragon breath. There. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. 6 fire damage.
Okie dokie. It does pay
Is it
attention to
following?
that. Yes.
Then he'll fly over to the next one, do the same, and then fly here, and there will warn them. Watch out, they're coming.
Okay.
Get your fireballs ready.
I can't fireball, so I'm gonna stand here.
Oh wow, double 10s.
I can fireball.
I
Get your
pose
fireballs ready
dramatically.
once they're there.
Roll damage into that 2 times.
1 second.
Ooh, big. Also big. Oh
And
damn! I
once-
should have took
once-
the other one.
Once he's done that, he'll fly further up, so he's out of evil reaches, and then Dare will with the fireball.
I would also like to.
Once the lower ones are here.
So he's just like flying up in the side.
And can I fireball where Dare fireballs as well?
Okay.
I should probably also do the same.
So is
And
that
then 3 fireballs come out of nowhere, and all of them are like, "What?"
pew pew pew? Triple the dex saves.
My dex save is 16.
They all definitely
Man,
pass.
It looks like fails.
Technically, they have to roll that like 9 times.
Do they?
3 times
Well,
each.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
3
3 times
fireballs,
each.
so each
Okay,
of them
so-
have to make it 3 times.
So who is that one for?
Okay,
The first one like fails all of them.
let's say, since he's already rolled it, first one's Liebrecht, then Smoothie, then Day.
Mine was the first one who was
Yeah,
rolled.
Dare's already
Dare's
been
was
rolled.
Fireball was the first.
Ah,
Dare
It
was
should
the
be
20.
I'm
Dare,
blind.
Libra, Smoothie, because I've not rolled mine yet.
okay, yeah, so they pass Dares. No, they fail
No,
Dares.
they have failed theirs.
And then they
They
also
failed
fail
Librecht.
Librecht. And then you need to roll
Nice.
yours.
Looks like
Which they
fail
all
on all
fail.
of
Yeah.
them.
They fail.
All of them are not dexterous.
Nukes.
Oh, damn.
So,
So they all take like, 30,
80,
50.
80 fire damage.
80, yeah.
And none of them die.
Again,
Well, it's
that's
initiative,
yeah,
I
that's not how it
imagine.
works, Lawrence.
No,
Everyone,
we all just keep fireballing and they stand there.
yeah, they stand there and they're like, "What the fuck? Really?"
Oh, sorry. I have 5 more damage on mine because of my dragon elemental affinity.
Yeah, they take 85 damage.
Oh, that's different then. That
I mean, it
one
might be.
does die.
Oh my god, they're all on like 1 hit point. Let's just kill them.
How melty do they look?
They look very smashy melty.
I always
Where's
love
the-
the overlapping fireballs plan.
Where's the initiative tracker?
It doesn't exist. That's reveal area.
No.
That's initiative tracker.
Yeah, 23.
So far, party doing very well with the fireballs. In it. Roll in it. That guy with the nat 1.
How far away are they?
Oh yeah, they're definitely too far for Anthony to reach.
It's so true. And by that I mean that they're in my range.
Nah, I'm not gonna bother rolling torts. I have a feeling that's not gonna be necessary. So what's Anthony gonna do with his 23?
I will move to there.
Uh-huh.
Think that was there. I can't-
Doesn't have to be exact. I get the
There we
the
go.
gist. You move to the corner of that next to him.
Within range.
Yeah.
He is within range. And can he make a dex save?
Oh, not a dex save. What happens if he passes or succeeds?
If he passes or succeeds, those are the only options. He takes 2d6 damage, or half of that if he passes.
Is it just this one you're affecting?
Just that one, yes. So he takes 10 or half of 10 if he passed.
He explodes. You feel very cold.
I'll just throw a knife at this last one, I guess.
Funnily enough,
Actually,
that one was on 1 HP and then rolled a 1 on initiative.
oh no! Actually, what's the range on this? Oh no, I'm rolling at disadvantage because it's like 5 foot out of range. Curses. I'll throw a dagger at it. And yeah. Does a
Jesus
21 hit,
Christ.
and it deals 7 damage.
Well, yeah. That... It dead. It dead, boy. Dead boy.
The triple fireball plan was a great success.
And then 7 of
to-
them appear.
Anthony, and I'll send the dragon out to here to listen and look for more.
I'll also start moving forward very quickly.
Very
No.
quickly.
Yeah.
Can you not see?
He can't see technically.
I can't. I can see actually.
Can you see?
I can see now. Well, my stand gives me like astral sight out to 120 feet.
You summoned your stand. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. That was
That
the
was
deck
the
save at the
2d6.
start. Yeah.
Ah,
When you first summon it, you
Mm.
can do that if you want. 1 second.
Okay. If he
I'll be right
summons, if he runs, then I'll follow slightly slower behind.
What does True Sight do again?
Is it just True Sight and not Blind Sight?
I can't remember.
True Sight shows you. 1 second.
I can never
It
remember
can
the
see a normal.
differences.
It can see a normal and magical darkness. It can see invisible creatures and objects. Automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them. And perceives the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic.
Okay,
Furthermore, the creature can see into the ethereal plane.
so it doesn't let him see like blind sight. Just making sure, because that's important.
No, it can. It's dark vision in a way, but not blind sight.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going on? There's 2 paths.
Bat would, or pseudo dragon would slowly. The bat will fly into the still relatively high to the ceiling, and.
Is this your little dragon? This thing
Nope.
here?
You would need
That
to
does
roll
nothing
perception
for
to
mine.
notice that.
It would be perception at disadvantage for me.
Passive perception is 20.
Yeah, mine's
so
20, but I also cannot see in darkness.
With the passive perception, you would notice a small bird flittering around.
What color is it?
Silver.
No, I can with dark vision. Yeah, with dark vision, I can't see. What color
Gray.
it is, actually. Okay. It's a bird flying around.
Did you say that the pseudo baton is like staying high to the ceiling?
Well, not high because of 60 feet dark vision and stuff, but like I would say 40 feet in the air roughly. So not like at the ceiling, but high enough that it's out of range of smaller creatures. But
well, it was
you can still see
basically.
the ground.
So when you get to that area, you do notice that there's a large opening in the ceiling.
This is a hole in the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay.
Leading up.
So there's a bird flitting around.
Correct.
Can I point this out?
I mean, you've been told that there's a bird.
Tell that to Anthony as well. As we catch up.
How's Melissa
Alright, I'm
doing?
back. And I'm also
She's
just
just following along.
moving forward, I guess, because
Can I cast when I get within 60 feet of the bird? Can I cast vicious mockery at it?
You're never
Oh,
within.
why
60...
do you just attack the bird?
You're never within 60 feet of it.
Also, did
It's
Okay.
like the pseudo bat. It is very high up.
after I told Anthony about it, does he see anything when he looks at the bird? Does he look at the bird?
It would just look like a bird.
Okay, good.
Hard to tell from the distance anything more specific. Because it doesn't look like it's an illusion, or it's not a canary. That's actually a gold dragon. That actually isn't the case, though. That is a new magic item.
It's also not another dragon who turned into a bird.
No, when he looks up, he does not see it having a true form. That is different.
Sorry, I'm back again.
It's fine. You looked up and did not see a bird being a dragon.
Hey, want me to go punch that ice thing very quickly?
They seem to be not. Oh, they're relatively strong.
It's
Maybe
in range.
wait until everybody else is there.
So I'm going to say, make your plan now, and that's where we'll end it because it is 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna run up and punch it. That's my plan.
Does everyone agree?
Yeah, Anthony's now trying to move through this fast. Conserve his key points.
You can have the dragon like fly up until here, roughly, so he can like see in this corner first, and see if there's anything else close by. But if he can't see anything close by, then you can attack him. The ice elemental, I guess.
That's the plan for next time.
Okay, so
Kill that guy.
We'll start next time with free round for Anthony, and then initiative. You still have not figured out what these creatures are.
No, but you know they have like 80-something hit points.
Something like that.
I don't think.
Or like
I
90,
don't intend
90
on-
something.
And have less than 21 AC.
And they have less than 21 AC with that disadvantaged dagger throw.
I don't intend on finding out. All I need to know is that they're dead.
Nope, this one is very much alive. But we will find out how angry it is next time on... Oh yeah, I called episode 5 Sun Daddy. Oh, it's fun naming things beforehand. Next time, dragon. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe.